Have you ever looked at your vulva and thought, is this normal? The truth is yes. Vulvas come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, and every single one is unique. This video explores the incredible diversity of vulvas and labia, and it also includes real-time interviews from Shan YouTube. There are as many variations of vulvas as there are people with vulvas. A groundbreaking study of over 600 white women aged 18 to 84 showed massive variability in vulva appearance, and all were considered normal and healthy. Let's explore 9 common shapes of labia. 9 common shapes of labia. 1. Asymmetrical inner lips. One side of the labia minora is longer than the other, extending below the labia majora. 2. Prominent inner lips. Both sides of the labia minora extend past the labia majora. 3. Long, dangling inner lips. The labia minora dangle an inch or more past the labia majora, with extra folds or skin. 4. Visible inner lips. The labia minora peek through the labia majora, resembling a flower in bloom. 5. Curved outer lips. The labia majora form a horseshoe shape, sometimes revealing the labia minora. 6. Prominent outer lips. Larger labia majora that are puffy, thick, or loose, with minimal visibility of the labia minora. 7. Long, dangling outer lips. The labia majora hang lower, sometimes outside of certain types of underwear. 8. Small open lips. Smaller labia majora are set apart, revealing the labia minora. 9. Small closed lips. This type blends the labia majora and minora, creating a seamless appearance. In a video by Shan, women were asked to describe their vaginas. Their responses highlight the diversity of experiences and feelings surrounding this part of the body. These perspectives remind us that every vulva has its own story and that embracing this diversity is key to self-love.
My vagina is the same color as the rest of my body, but when you like kind of open the labia, I think it's called the labia, then in the inside it's pink. Now the contrast that I can relate it to is like, you know how you get those Russell Stover boxes of chocolate and you have that one little square piece of chocolate that you think is caramel and you bite into it and it's strawberry?
My outer lips are kind of a subtle ruby color, where on the inside everything is like a soft, light, pearly pink with undertones of oranges, and my inner lips sort of transition into like a vivid violet-y color towards the ends.
Okay, so I have a pink vagina.
My vagina is chocolate. Okay, it's chocolate. Yeah, it's chocolate. It's like really.
My vagina is light brown with a tint of pink. I do have these like outer layers right around my clit, and those are actually a lot darker, and they're a lot darker than the rest of my vagina.
Disclaimer, I am non-binary, and while I'm comfortable with talking about my genitals in this way, that doesn't mean that all non-binary people are comfortable with that. My vulva is light pink, darker pink, and also like brownish pink. My labia minora is like a bit brownish and pink, but also brown. Yeah, there's a lot of colors.
Guess what? Rihanna is not as fair as this. Rihanna is quite dark. Of course, you know, with the pink insides and stuff, but on the outside, Rihanna is not fair at all and is very melanated. And at first, again, like I said, that used to make me uncomfortable, but now it's like, yes, girl, you got it in you. You are Afro-Latina.
The color of my vulva is primarily like a bright pink color, but then around my labia minora, it's kind of dark brown and then like blends out into that pinker shade.
My vagina is soft pink, thin, and long. One of my inner labia is bigger than the other, and I used to think that this was weird because it was asymmetrical.
It's like a peekaboo vagina, you know, like it just looks like that, and then when you get to the doo-doo-doo-dah, it looks like that.
My labia minora is quite big, so it's kind of like hanging out, or however you would describe it. And one of the, I guess you call them like inner lips, I don't know the terminology really, but one of them is bigger than the other. Also, the hood of my clitoris is quite big, so it's kind of like my clitoris is snuggling into its hood.
My left side, my left lip is actually plumper than my right one. I think that's called the Labia Majora. But yeah, it's definitely plumper than the right one. But when you open it, there's a clitoris. My clitoris is very small. It's not that small, but it's small. The hood be covering it a lot. And the Labia Minora, also my left side, my left side like overlaps the right one.
I actually think I have a really pretty vagina. And I keep it nice and shaved and looking good for myself, okay? Now, when I was growing up, I did think that my vagina was like weird because the lips hang.
For the first 23 years of my life, I thought I was deformed. One of my labia minora, which are the inner lips, sometimes one of them will, especially when I'm aroused or wet, will hang lower than my outer lips. And the only vulvas that I was ever used to seeing were the ones in porn where everything is so perfectly tucked in and there's a nice little slit, and since I didn't look like that, I thought that there was something wrong with me.
Think of a pumpernickel sandwich. You have the little slices of ham sticking out, and it's pink, and whatever I'm gonna say is honey glazed turkey because it's sweet, and then you got the pumpernickel sandwiches as the outer labia. That's how I want to describe my vajayjay, and I love it.
Here's a sketch of my vagina, and I have it's a homegirl's fat. I mean, she's real thick, and I have right here, it's a little extra piece of meat right there, but it's nothing that's extra crazy. And then at the top there, I have a little opening, little loop right there.
As far as the shape of it, it's decently small, I would say. There's not a lot of folds. It's just really my labia minora, and then just the entrance to my vagina with of course your urethra and your clitoris and everything. I would also say that I have a pretty generous clitoral hood.
Oh, swear to you, it's an oyster.
I think I probably got lucky in the sense that the first time a guy ever looked at my vulva, their reaction was, wow, you have a nice vulva.
When I hit puberty and my vulva started developing, I felt like it was quite unusual. It was nothing like what I had seen in either medical books in school or in porn, or when I looked at my friends in the showers. So I felt quite insecure about it for a while. Then I listened to this podcast about sex and things, and on one episode it was a person who described their vulva and described it kind of like what mine looks like, and that made me accept it more, and now I love it, and yeah.
I gotta say, not to toot my own horn or anything, I think my vagina's pretty cute.
Yo!
Labia vary not only in shape, but also in size and color. Studies show that the average length of the labia majora is about 3.1 inches, while the labia minora is about 1.6 inches long. However, if your measurements differ, it doesn't mean something is wrong. It's all part of what makes you unique. Labia colors can range from pink to dark brown, red, or black, often darker than the skin elsewhere on your body. These variations are natural and influenced by factors like ethnicity and blood flow. Beyond appearance, your vulva and vagina are remarkable in their adaptability. From expanding to accommodate different needs to changing during arousal, your body is designed to adapt and thrive. Every vagina has a natural odor, influenced by factors like diet and hormones. Nothing to be ashamed of. Knowing more about your body can help you feel empowered and confident. The diversity in vulvas is a reminder that there's no one-size-fits-all standard of beauty. So, celebrate your uniqueness and never let anyone tell you otherwise. If you found this content helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Share this video with your friends who might also find it useful. Thanks for watching.